Hi guys! So finally, after what feels like 35, 40 years, I am finally here filming a proper video for you all. Today's video will actually be a review video for Jamaica Inn by Daphne du Maurier. Before I get into it, I just want to kind of re-explain why I've been gone for so long. This is a really busy time of year for me because I do work retail. Some people refer to this as winter, some others refer to it as the holiday season. Me, I refer to it as searing pain time of year. It's really long. Basically, if you work retail, you understand it's just a horrendous time of year. And I'm always busy and exhausted, and I am always sick this time of year. Always, always, always. Never fails. So yeah, I've been sick for like 2 weeks. I'm finally over it. My voice is finally back to it's almost normal. It still kind of goes in and out sometimes, but that usually happens with me when I get colds like this. I'm really susceptible to like throat problems. So anyway, I will now get into this video and stop explaining my failures. So yeah, like I said, it's gonna be a review for Jamaica Inn by Daphne du Maurier. This is like reminiscent of Jane Eyre or Wuthering Heights, just like a really dark gothic romance thriller novel. Now this was written, I believe, in like the late 30s, so this isn't quite as historical as those, but it is set around the same time period. This does take place on the moors of Cornwall, I think it was. This is the story of Mary Yellen, not Mary Ellen. I watched the BBC miniseries before I read the book, and I totally thought they were saying Mary Ellen, but no, it's Mary, and then that's her name, and then her last name is Yellen, like I'm yelling at you. Mary Yellen's mother recently passed away. Her dad had already died previously to the start of the story. And this is about her. She doesn't have any family. She's 23, and in the mid 1800s, I believe, single woman. She's got to find family. She's got to go somewhere. So she has to like kind of give up her mother's farm and everything, and she goes to live with her mother's sister, her Aunt Patience, and she remembers Patience as being like this. She compares it to a fairy. She was always very like flighty and fantastical and just kind of, you know, that's accurate, right? That's how people behave. She was just kind of very like, you know, delicate, I guess. I don't know, but anyway, she arrives to her aunt's inn, and Jamaica Inn, and her aunt is like disheveled and depressed, and she's married to like a psycho, and he's clearly abusive, and he's an alcoholic. And so yeah, now Mary's kind of like, she just left one crummy situation and went into a completely other crummy situation. And basically she finds out some stuff about her uncle. He is a smuggler, and Mary is very against that, as one might be, and one should be. So she kind of has to deal with, now she's a part of this environment, she is a part of this world, whether she likes it or not, and along the way she meets her uncle's brother. His name is Jem here, or as I refer to him as my husband. And yeah, so this is Mary's story, and like I said, it is a thriller. There are moments where you're kind of on the edge of your seat, and there's just a whole like situation that is alluded to, and Mary doesn't know what's going on. Nobody's telling her the truth about her uncle smuggling, and she knows that there's somebody above him, but she doesn't know who it is, and so she's got to figure that out. And just this novel, oh my gosh, I gave it 5 out of 5 stars on Goodreads. I don't think I actually reviewed it there because I knew I was going to film an actual review for it. But yeah, this was my first venture into Daphne du Maurier's books. I've seen adaptations of her books before, but I've never actually read her books. Also, like, a lot of tabs going on in this book. This book is great. It's very descriptive. I think the only issue that I had with it would actually be how descriptive it was, because at times it just kind of went on, and I'm like, yeah, I got it. I picture the scene. Let's move on to actually what's going on. So that was really my only issue with this book. Otherwise, I absolutely loved it. This is like an international treasure. I feel like anybody could enjoy this book. You don't have to, like a lot of people don't like romance. Like the romance is very subtle and it's very secondary or even thirdly in this book. It's not a big focal point. I mean, there is romance, of course. I wouldn't be as big of a fan if there wasn't, because I do love a good love story. And this definitely had one. It definitely it delivered. Now I will say, if you have seen the BBC miniseries, there are quite a few differences between the two. I enjoy them both separately though. I mean they're not that big of differences. There's like one major difference. But either way, anyway, I absolutely loved this. I loved the TV series that they did. I thought it was great. It's what made me want to read the book, and I loved the book. I think that Daphne du Maurier, I have another one of her books I bought. It's The Birds, which is a collection of her short stories, and I'm really looking forward to reading that. I think she's great. With this book alone, I think she's great. And like, I mean, I've seen Rebecca, so I know the gist of Rebecca, but I have a copy of Rebecca as well, but I want to get a different one. I don't want to like read this one because it's like an old edition, like from the 40s. So I don't want to read it and like have it fall apart in my hands. I'd be kind of pissed. I also have the Frenchman's Creek, but it's the same situation. So those two I do want to actually purchase in different editions, and I will also read those as well. But yeah, I definitely recommend this. If you are interested in gothic romance or, you know, thrillers or mysteries, this book could potentially be right up your alley. That was really all I had to say about Jamaica Inn. It was a huge gush for me because I absolutely loved it, like I said. Definitely recommend it. I don't usually review books I don't recommend. That being the case, I am currently reading Carve the Mark. I'm just over halfway done, and this book is taking me forever. I will film a review for it, whether or not I was a fan or not. Right now I'm kind of in the middle. But yeah, so there will be a review coming for Carve the Mark. I promise I will have it done by the end of the year. That is my goal for this book. I'm taking my time because I have to take my time with it. I will definitely have it done by the end of the year though. I will 100% have it done before it comes out, because this was one of those arcs I got where I was like, okay, this is like, a lot of people really wanted this, so I was blessed enough to have it. I'm gonna do all I can to make sure that I actually read it before it comes out and not be a jerk. So anyway, thank you all for watching, and I really hoped this video kind of maybe swayed you in the direction of Jamaica Inn. If not, or if you have actually already read it and you loved it, or even if you didn't, like, feel free to comment down below. I love talking to you guys about books, and I would love to gush with somebody about Jamaica Inn, because right now, out of like my friends that I see all the time or talk to all the time, I'm the only one that's read Jamaica Inn or really seen it. I have one other friend that watched it with me, but once you've seen it, like, there's nothing really to talk about. But the book you can overanalyze to death, and I love doing that. So if you would like to join me in analyzing Jamaica Inn, feel free. I am always here, and I will almost always answer. I do try to answer every comment. Sometimes I see them and I forget to reply, because I do that like with text messages too. I'm just bad. Okay, you guys, I'm just not a good person. Also, I cut my hair. I don't know if you can tell. This review is all over the place. It's because I haven't filmed in 84 years. And yeah, so anyway, like I said, thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye!